The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of WBGR Network.
It's a sexy lady who walks around without being shady, who knows her values, who's gone through trials. Her smiles are captured from mouth to mouth. It's not the size of her thighs she worries about, but the pride she thrives to keep that drive. That cinnamon twist. That cinnamon twist. That cinnamon twist. Ladies, can you feel me? That cinnamon twist. That cinnamon twist. That cinnamon twist.
Oh, that's a camera?
Shh, Alexa, open. Open this up.
Hey, it is your girl Tasha, known to the world as a Tasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, what? It is like you are hanging with your girl. And we had a delay today, guys, because we're getting in here. The traffic was horrible today, and every time I have guests that come down from the Charles County area, OMG, it's just a mess. But in the studio, guys, I am so excited today. We have with us those ladies that you may know as the Furlough Cheesecake Sisters. Miss Nikki Howard and Mrs. Jackie Wright are in the studio with us today.
Yes.
Hey, with your girl Tasha. Welcome, 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 ladies.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you guys here.
We're excited to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And I'm going to tell you something that's a little bit funny, guys. Let me get this shared. Oh, it closed up again. Help them share the share the feed on their page. But I'm going to tell you something. They have walked into the studio, guys, with no cheesecake.
Listen.
They have walked into the studio with no cheesecake. But you know what? I'm going to charge it to their mind and not to their heart. But your girl Tasha has said the last couple of guests that have booked the show have actually been all food shows. I even have one more food show next week. And I just been like, this has been crazy. So it's okay. They're making sure that I don't have any extra minutes on my hourglass. And I'm just happy about this. Why does it keep closing? But look, go ahead and introduce yourself individually. They know your names, but put the name with the face and tell them a little bit about you as individuals.
That's right. You go ahead, Sissy.
I'm Jackie.
And I am Nikki. She just said I'm Jackie. I am Nikki. I am co-founder of the Furlough Cheesecake, and this is my sissy here. We've been working our business now for
We're almost at 6 months.
okay, so just this year in 2019. So we are a brand new business on the scene, and we're so very excited.
In the DMV?
That's right. Located right here in the DMV.
Yeah, so I told them to share something about them personally too. Something personal, like children, married, things that you just want to let people to know about you.
Well, I'm the oldest sister. I am older than Nikki by 22 months. I have 2 beautiful boys, and I'm married, and I live by the National Harbor.
You know? Okay. And so I'm Nikki. I am the younger of the 2 of us. We have other siblings. I am the proud mother of 4, 2 girls, 2 boys, and the grandmother of 3 beautiful little boys.
All right. So, ladies, Furlough Cheesecake.
Yes, ma'am.
Furlough Cheesecake. I need to know something. Did you guys start off, before this even happened, was there any aspirations for you guys to do your own business? And if so, what was the business? Or had you tried to do some things and it didn't work out? Just tell the people, because we want them to understand that you are ordinary people. So was there a business that you wanted to start before? Did you try to start something and didn't fail? What's going on before this Furlough Cheesecake came out?
Well, we're business minded, so I mean, this is my BFF and blood sister, but we bounce ideas off each other all the time. We actually did do a collaboration, I believe it was 2016. We had a business where we serviced youth that were in summer camp. That was a selfish business because my child was at that camp and I didn't have the time to fix breakfast and lunch. So I talked to my beautiful sissy, who's an amazing cook, and I said, "What do you think about this idea to provide meals for mommies who don't have time?" So it was a very brief one summer stint, no profit, but a lot of happy summer kids.
Okay, now that's interesting. That's like serving a community. All right, I'm liking that. So was that the only thing for both of you guys, or did you ever do anything individually?
Okay, so I'm creative. I like to put my hands on stuff. So years ago, we were living in Arizona at the time, and I started sewing. So I love to sew and I love to create. So I started a shrug business where I was sewing little shrugs, little covers that go over your arms, and
Really
you cover
cute.
up. Really cute.
With this one as your sister, because that's the
yeah.
fashionista.
Yeah, well, I actually made some of her maternity clothes.
She surely did.
So
because shrugs, we actually
Yeah, because shrugs is what we set up, and I was just selling the little shrugs, sewing and selling. So I did do that for a little
she
bit.
sure did.
I did do that for a
It
little
was
bit.
so good. I was like, people need these. People was buying them. You were mailing them to DC.
Yeah, I mailed them. I sold a few. I did.
All right, so these are some business-minded sisters. They had some ventures. The summer camp probably was successful because you went through the whole time. Now, what happened to the shrugs?
I think maybe I got a little bored. I think
Okay.
that may have been it, and I did not want to evolve, and I got busy too. So I haven't sold in years, but I said I
Okay.
was gonna pull it out now because I just I love putting my hands on stuff and seeing an outcome. So the baking part was fun because I could see an outcome. But with the shrugs, I think I just stopped. I don't know that there was any real reason.
All right, now I see a lot of you guys making comments already. I want to remind you to hit the share button quickly. Hit the share button because the share button is free. And these cheesecakes aren't free, but the share button is free, okay? And also I want you to invite. We got some people popping on saying, hey, it's Terrence Coleman from Chicago checking in. It's Michelle Ford from Waldorf. Deja Monet says, hey, aunties, how are you? Janita says hello. Rhonda Thompson say, what's up, Furlough sisters? And she sent a bunch of kisses after it. Dr. Brenda Bradley says hello, queens.
Hi.
Okay, y'all familiar with Dr. Brenda?
Hey.
Oh, she was on the show before. She's the author of the 21-Day Vegan Challenge. When it comes to
Oh,
cooking
my.
some stuff, yes, she is awesome,
right
awesome,
now.
And she cooks it too.
Yes, yes.
I need to talk, Dr. Brenda.
Have you ever heard of Not From the Sea tuna? Oh my gosh, she gave me a recipe. Who knew that chickpeas taste so much like tuna salad?
Wow.
Yes. And let's see, Danny Turner says, hey,
That's
mommy.
baby girl.
Hi,
Auntie.
baby.
Okay, everybody's saying hello, but guys, remember to share. So now we need to understand the story. You did those ventures. Now we need to understand the story about what could be tragedy to some people, because a furlough to many workers was considered as a tragedy.
Yes.
You guys turned that tragedy into magic. So tell them a quick version of that story. And I know how it's always this one over here is really the talker. So I'm gonna see, because she always defers to her. They play off of each other. You guys will see during the show.
Hilarious.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I made cheesecakes for our church New Year's Eve celebrations, and I bought the cheesecakes in, and there was a lot left over. I'll put it like that, right? So I asked Sissy, did she want to take some home? And she said yes. So I made sure at the end of service that she took a full cheesecake home. And she said that she got busted in the parking lot because she pulled her handy dandy fork out to taste it. And
That's why I tell this story,
Yeah,
because
see,
it's difficult for
it's
her to
holes
say that.
in it.
What she did was donate the cheesecake, an expensive cheesecake, 3 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them for New Year's Eve service. I had no idea that she even made the cheesecakes, but out of her heart to bless people on New Year's Eve, she donated these beautiful cheesecakes. I saw the cheesecake and was like, whose is that? And she said, it's yours, you want it? I said, sure. Then she gave me the cheesecake. I still didn't know she made the cheesecake. It was a sweet potato cheesecake. Then after service, she handed me the cheesecake. I said, who made it? She said,
Sweet
"I
potato
did."
cheesecake.
Sweet potato cheesecake that I've had before a couple years ago, but not this version. This version, I found out later that she actually was testing it on her family. She perfected and tweaked this recipe. The next day, New Year's Day, I pulled that cheesecake out. Our mom came down. We had like 2 slices, 2 cups of coffee. We just forgot about the furlough, the holiday bills, everything. We were just enjoying the cheesecake. And she called. And when she called, Mommy went right in. Girl, you put your foot in that cheesecake. That cheesecake is so good. Is that a graham cracker crust? We just went back and forth about how good it was. Then our mother said, girl, it's so good you could sell it. And that's when we both were like, sister, why don't we sell it? She said, girl, I'm on furlough. And I said, let's call it the Furlough Cheesecake. And that was it.
And that was it.
That was it.
This wine out of her heart, not making any money.
That's
And
right.
you guys weren't the ones that were in there actually working but not making money.
No.
Oh, okay. So you were really off. Because, I mean, I had some friends that had to go in and work and not make any money. And your girl, Tasha, she'd be upset about that. Okay. So you guys were at home and not making any money, but you're donating cakes.
Right.
And then you donating cakes turn into all of this.
Right.
Wow.
Now, have you ever, now you have been, like she said, you have been perfecting it over the years. Was it ever your vision that you was going to start selling this cheesecake?
No. I know that when I was fixing it, I just wanted people to smile. I didn't think that, I was going to sell it.
Right. You were perfecting it for church.
Right. I was doing it for church service. And my girls all the time say, Mommy, you need to be selling this. You need to be selling that. But again, that was not what was on my mind. And so, it literally organically just played out.
Yep.
All right. So now tell me, in the time, because I kind of want to know, in this short time that you've been doing this, how has the great word of becoming a boss changed your life versus when you were working for somebody else, investing into the 9-to-5 less than they were investing into you?
Wow. There's so much that goes with that. There's so much that goes with that. Being your own boss, too much is given, much is required.
That's it.
So there's a lot that comes with that, and you have to be ready for it. Working for someone else, it is definitely a drag. They call the shots. They tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. So those things, we're calling those shots. But there is also some liability that you don't assume working for other people. Working for yourself, you assume all the liability. So we've had to adapt, adjust, revolve. We've done a lot.
So sexy.
That's right. It's fun.
It is definitely fun.
Now,
but
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I wouldn't
trade it, but you
people
gotta be
glamorize
ready.
it.
Yeah.
We do everything. So as a CEO of your own business, co-owners of a business, you have to be willing to get your hands dirty.
Yep.
We have had cheesecake in our hair, our ears, everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we
How you get it in your ears?
We don't know. Crumbs just be falling. We don't know.
All day, every day. It's bound to get in your
Yes.
face and everything.
Now, if you don't know, your girl Tash is kind of crazy. Who licked it out?
Ooh.
You see that?
Listen.
You don't want to be wasting no good cheesecake now. I'm sorry. See, I'm crazy. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I threw them off. They was both like, ew,
Funny.
People lose food and whipped cream, but a lot of good things now. It might not have been an accident.
my.
Somebody might have thrown that thing in your ear, but go ahead.
See.
Tasha.
Look, you got Tawana Terrell saying, congratulations, sisters. LaJuan Striblin says, my family and friends, children say that about my desserts. This is truly inspiring because earlier she made a comment saying that her dream is to get stribbles, cobblers, banana pudding, and cake in a cup in stores as well.
Yes, ma'am.
so good.
Go
You
for
can do
it.
it.
Go for it.
Yep.
It's nothing to it but to do it.
That's it.
That's it. Don't stop. Just keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
Okay, so being a boss, you gotta be able to roll your fingers up, your hands up, your sleeves up. So I'm getting all messed up here. Fingers, hands, sleeves, just roll it up, roll something up, put some grease into it. And is it when y'all thought about making the Furlough cheesecake? Did it happen overnight? Cause see, too many people looking for that microwave success, where things is just like happen overnight. Y'all had like 1,000 orders the first night, right?
The first
Not quite.
weekish,
Yeah,
we
the
had
first few
1,000.
days.
Yeah, and so it happened very quickly. And we did not imagine how quickly it was going to take off and the path that we're on in this moment. So we had to learn very quickly, what to do with what was given to us, because
Yeah.
as people placed their orders, we had to make sure we could fulfill the orders, and whew.
Yeah, we started at 10 that first night. Our store went live.
That's right.
And we were excited about that 10.
That's right.
And then the next day we were on ABC News, and that 10 went to like 100. We were like, whoa, okay, we're almost at our imaginary quota,
That's
if
right.
you will, because the goal was to get
Baby
Deja
girl.
back to Bowie State.
Deja is their daughter who was in college.
That's
She
right.
said there. Did you hear that?
No, it's
I
not.
look. Your daughter, you got the stretch marks for her,
Honey,
but she
listen.
treat her like it's
does.
auntie,
I'm
but
mommy
it's like she was
junior.
mommy. I
Yeah.
watched and observed everything when I came to meet you young ladies, and it's like you were the mommy too.
She's the other mother.
That's right. So our daughter.
Yes, and so our goal was to get her back in school. So as the orders grew, we knew we had to fulfill them, and we had to get it going. But then they kept growing.
It kept growing.
And which was such a blessing. But again, you're talking about adapting. We're the ones baking the cheesecake,
Right.
And
Every
and-
cheesecake.
right? And then you don't just bake it. Then you have to cool it. Then you have to wrap it. Then you have to freeze it so that
Right.
it can prepare for shipping. Then you have to package and ship it. So there's so many steps in it. And
And
we're
all that time,
we're doing the
more
whole
orders
thing.
were coming.
That's right.
And more orders were coming.
And then, because the whole question was about how did this impact their life, a special day happened. And we're going to break to commercial so y'all can see what happened to these ladies, because somebody decided to pay them $20,000 for one cheesecake. See you on the flip side.
Shutdown is now the longest in U.S. history, and thousands of federal employees have had to go without pay for nearly a month. Around here, we keep trying to think of ways to help at least a few of the people that are going through this. I heard about two sisters outside of Washington, D.C. who decided to do something about it, and I wanted to meet them. Here is Nikki and Jackie, and they work for the government. They both are huge fans of the show. We can see them. They can't say me, but when I say go, I'm going to surprise them using Cisco technology. Here we go. Go. Hello, ladies. Hi. Hi. Hi there.
Ellen! Oh, that's you! Do you see us?
Hi. Surprise. So you both work for the government. What do each of you do?
I work for the FDA for recruitment and outreach.
I work for Department of Justice. I'm an analyst.
All right. So you've been out of work since December 22nd, which is what is that doing to your families? I mean, this is really outrageous to all of us, but just watching from the outside. But what's it doing to you?
It's been horrible. Bills are due. We can't use our furlough letter to take out, get groceries. I have a college student. My daughter, she's going back to school soon, and I got to get tuition, make tuition, and our husbands right now, both of our husbands are unable to work, so it's been really, really rough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really hard.
I mean, hopefully something changes soon. I'm so sorry you're going through this, but tell everybody the company that you started to try to make money during the shutdown. This is fantastic. And how did it start?
Well, it's called the Furlough Cheesecake, and it happened on New Year's Day. My sister had sent cheesecake home with me, and I ate a slice, and I forgot about the furlough. I forgot about bills. I forgot about everything. I got lost in how good it is. I'm the eater. And my mom came down, and I gave her a slice. She did the same thing. My mom said, "It's so good, you can sell it." And I sat up straight. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. We can sell it, sister. And she said, I'm on furlough. I said, let's call it the Furlough Cheesecake.
The furlough cheesecake.
And that's where it happened.
Wow. And so where do you sell them, and how many do you make a day?
My goal is to maybe try to crank out 75 to 100 a day. And people purchase them online, www.thefurloughcheesecake.com.
But we're taking in more orders than we are pushing out cheesecakes right now.
That is fantastic. All right, so and you're going to get more orders, so you better get ready after people hear about this. And I love cheesecake. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to place an order. My friends at Cheerios are inspired by your story. They gave me $20,000, and they said, do whatever you want with $20,000. And said. All right. Now, that's to buy one cheesecake. So you get that $20,000, and you send me a cheesecake because I love cheesecake. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, get ready. You better start making some cheesecakes. You're going to have a lot of orders. If you know someone who is out of work because of the shutdown, go to our website. Tell us about it. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. For those of you who are tuning in late, hit the share button real quick. Hit the share button, hit invite. And please know, if you want to call in, you can dial in on 301-429-9247 if you have any questions or just comments that you'd like to say to these ladies. And you should have just finished seeing the clip of when they got paid $20,000 for one cheesecake. Now tell me, guys, now I'm telling you, your faces and stuff say everything. But I'm like, do you realize that it was still a real day? Or do you still like pinch yourself like, did this really just happen?
Yeah, sometimes it's like we really were on Ellen.
I
like,
know.
We were really on Ellen. Like, she really did say our names.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That whole day was crazy. And if the funny part is, we really had no clue. So we were sitting at that table, being so silly, being sisters,
Yes.
doing the foolery that
Miss
we always
Marionette.
do. Oh my God. And so when, we saw her face in front of us, we were truly shocked.
I didn't have my glasses on, so when I moved my hair and leaned, I really could not tell. Like, is that really Ellen?
I think you knew by my reaction, though, right?
I wasn't looking at you.
No, I mean, but by that time, I think I screamed.
No,
or
I was
something.
leaning like, is she moving? Is that really her?
Mm-hmm.
You have Miss Candace Camille saying awesome. Brenda Joyce is saying, wow, she's in shock right now. Mimi Staples say, I love you ladies. Your cheesecakes are absolutely divine. Dr. Tiffany Taft says, I remember that show. It was so amazing. And I mean, just everybody's just inspired by you. Dr. Brenda Bradley said, if the opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. And that's exactly what you did, ladies. This is absolutely amazing. So they're giving you hearts and they're giving you love and they're celebrating you.
Thank you.
You are such an inspiration to so many people. So look, now, since you got into the business, I need to know what strengths and what weaknesses has been revealed to each of you individually and collectively as sisters.
You do that first.
Okay. So I can say that I've identified a weakness, which I think is a strength too, though. So this is going to be both. I work hard to get it done. And so I don't like to stop until it's done. This is part of the problem, though. We had so many orders, and then we still had so many orders. So I worked hard. I am a hard worker. I'm very task oriented. So if the task is to fulfill 5,000 orders, then I'm driven to fill those 5,000 orders. But that's also where I can identify a weakness, because you have to know when to say when.
And when to share some of the tasks, because she has a tendency to jump from one task to the next task. But she can move around and do it all because she wants the end goal to be get the cheesecakes ready.
Right.
So sometimes she just does it all, and it's just overwhelming her body.
Yeah, that's what I realized. That I sacrificed myself a lot. And I'm paying for it now. But God is good. God is a good God.
Yes,
so
he
we won't
is.
dwell on that part. But I think that was my strength and my weakness. Just working really hard. Your turn, because I'm going to chime in for you too now. Go on, girl. What's your strength and weakness?
Strengths and weaknesses in the process. I don't know. I mean, weaknesses, probably it's a little hard when people are just really cruel and cold. I don't have that kind of heart, so it's kind of hard when people come for us.
You want to hit them in the throat?
Ooh, I didn't say that. Tash.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
that
wait.
way. I'll hit you in the throat.
You get him in the throat. Well, see, this is a Scorpio. This is
I'm
a
serious.
So she got a sting.
I do. And when it comes to my family,
Yeah.
and our integrity, I guess, is probably the biggest punch, because I know that this story happened exactly the way it happened. We were not out looking for money. We spent a lot of money and still are spending a lot of money to get this business going. So it was not about getting rich, getting fame. It was about literal survival, putting gas in the car, buying groceries for our families to eat dinner, getting a child back in college, getting tuition paid. These were real life missions in our mind, but people came for us. I mean, they came for our throats. And that part I say is a weakness because, that part just makes me like, and I will never sink down to the lowest level, but I do want to kind of click the refund button sometimes. I do.
Well, I had to learn how to become nasty. That's nasty and nice together. Because before they used to just get nasty on certain things, girl. I understand you when you're showing your integrity and somebody decides to question it, and you're trying to be on the up and up.
Right.
You would get a refund from me.
Yeah.
Maybe half a refund nowadays. I'm a little bit better.
So what's your strength?
I don't allow anything to stop me from the goals that we have. I'm not going to be deterred by someone's nasty, day or nasty, whatever their outlook is. It's not going to dictate what we do. So, we're go-getters and we're going to keep going. So I'll say a strength is I don't quit. I'll never quit.
All right, now you got Geraldine Medley saying these ladies are awesome and their cheesecake is totally the bomb. Michelle Ford said people hate on what they can't or won't do.
Wow. That's true.
And Rhonda said, yes, Tasha, nice, Steve, that's right. And Dr. Tiffany Taft said, speak the truth, sisters. Guys, y'all comments are running by. I can't even catch all of them. But over here, let me jump over here to my watch party. Fermina Taylor, girl, where you been? You down in Charles County, aren't you? How you don't know that these ladies' Furlough cheesecakes are available in the DMV? How about they available? If they could get it to Ellen, they could get it to you. They right here in the DMV, girls. Tell these people how they order a Furlough cheesecake.
So you can go to our website at thefurloughcheesecake.com. We do ship all across the country. I think we've hit every state by now, including Hawaii and Alaska. So you can go to our website. It's very user-friendly. Just click it, and then we'll get it to you ASAP. We had a bit of a wait in the past.
We really did.
And, maybe we'll be able to talk about some of those lessons learned. We had a wait, but now we are happy to say that you put your order in and we'll ship it. Our website says within 10 business days. In real life, we're talking like 2. So we can get them out to you quickly. So what we say is, I know, right? What we say is you can put your order in and we'll get it right out ASAP. So Ooh, thank you, God.
All right, now. So that means I should get my cheesecake in 2 days because, see, I was at an event with them and I purposely didn't taste the cheesecake there because I knew I was going to taste it today on the show.
Because you got all them details you sent us. You didn't say nothing.
But even that part, though, because
Ellen
we normally
good enough to
bring
get a cheesecake, but your girl Tasha not good enough to get a cheesecake.
Please,
Ellen more special to me. I'm just playing. No, that's okay. I didn't have to put it in details.
It's been one of them days.
My auntie says you need to take your cheesecake to the next level.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And she said the way you do that, to put some liquor in it.
Auntie, trying to get us in trouble.
What kind of liquor? I'm playing. I'm playing.
You got a rum cake. Why can't you have a rum cheesecake?
Listen.
And Auntie like all the brown liquors too.
Oh Lord,
I like Auntie.
So let's see. LaJuan Stribling says definitely I'm doing this to supplement my income for our household. Just a soft launch 2 months ago. I'm also a home daycare provider. So with LaJuan, she's the one that's trying to get her
banana pudding and other treats out there.
Give her some advice, guys. If you had to do it all over again and start all over again, is there something that you would be doing different? Is there a mistake that you translated into a lesson that you could pass on to someone else like LaJuan who is looking to do the same thing and following your footsteps?
LaJuan, the best advice I can give you is have as many people taste it as you can. Try to be creative in figuring out how many people you can get to taste your products. We have learned through the girls, thank you God, that social media is a blessing. We're now talking to you live and able to stream through these different avenues. But if you can get people talking and get a buzz out there, and it's okay if it's it's not, you want to create a demand, even if the supply is lacking a bit while you're creating the demand. So my advice would be to try to get as many people to taste it as you can. And again, when we started, we weren't really looking for this big chunk of change. We were just trying, like you say, supplement the household income. And so it's okay to start and move slowly and give yourself credit for those little steps that you take, because you never know when that one small step becomes a giant leap. So just keep at it. Just keep at it.
That's right. So I always say all you got to do is take the first step. You don't have to see the full staircase. Just let it happen. God got you.
That's it.
Okay. So look over here. I don't even know what to. Okay. Nikki Barker says, I love these sisters. Ever since I saw them on the Ellen Show, I've been following them ever since, and I don't even like cheesecake.
Wow,
Girl,
Nikki.
Me neither.
She said, blessed upon you, ladies.
Oh, thank
you,
Nikki.
I'm not a cheesecake fan. That's what makes it so incredible. I have cheesecake maybe once a year, maybe once every other year, at that place, that location that sells cheesecake. But my sister, I'd even had her cheesecake before. But when I tell you that cheesecake, that sweet potato cheesecake, made me lose track of the day, of the bills, of the furlough, it was her cheesecake that made me the cheesecake fan that I am now. For real.
Well, thank you.
Now, how much cheesecake have you eaten since then?
I can't even.
It's funny because you taste here and taste there, and I'm not sick of cheesecake. I mean, the other day I wanted me a slice, and I got a slice. So we
were on a cheesecake diet in the beginning, though.
Yeah, and was losing weight.
Because that's all we were eating.
That's right.
Y'all hear that? They got a diet cheesecake and a sculpture body.
Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Bow your heads, Tasha.
Hey, if you want to lose 10 pounds in 5 days, order a furlough cheesecake. Your girl Tasha said it.
That's right.
We are not endorsing this.
That's the disclaimer.
I'm just crazy. Okay, let's see. One of the other questions. Oh, you know what? People always want to go back in time. So, let's see. I know you ladies both are like 24 and 25 right now.
Amen.
So, if you had to talk to your 20-year-old self and tell your 20-year-old self something about these years that you've had going by, what advice would you give yourself to motivate yourself?
Know your worth.
Explain that more, girl. Go deep.
Let me just say, I would tell my 20-year-old self, know your worth. Don't let anybody define your worth. Mm-hmm. Know who you are, know what you have to offer, and don't take anything less than what you deserve.
That's great. And to piggyback off of that, give yourself a break. We are our worst critics. I know that I looked down on me for such a long time, and I would say give yourself a break. Look in the mirror at you and know, like Sissy said, you're worth it. You're worth it. And then get up and dry your tears and get to moving. That's what I would tell myself.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you encourage yourself when in a world of comparison? To tell you just a little bit, I went to see Ayanna Van Zant at, hopefully I said your name right, honey. You said everybody don't say your name right. But I went to see her this past Wednesday at the Strathmore. And she actually talked about the fact that there's too many people out here who are spiritually constipated. And you're spiritually constipated because you don't have any faith and or trust. And what she did, she talked about in the Bible where it says faith without. We always want to focus on what works, but she didn't focus on the word works. She focused on the word out, faith without. And she said trust in the Lord. And she focused on the end because she said if you have faith, it's going to come out of you, and you don't need any external people to confirm anything for you. You don't need no validation from any external people. And if you trust in yourself, know your worth in yourself, then it's all going to be okay. She said that faith is a laxative when you're spiritually constipated, and trust is the midwife to that faith to make that thing work.
I like that. Oh, I like that.
I
You
like
better
that
speak,
too.
Auntie.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all.
That was great.
I love
Yes,
that.
she was awesome. So in that, with people who are sitting here and they have their dreams and they have a gift that's in them, what do you guys feel? Because I mean, it was the furlough that made you guys find this gift. What kind of advice? How can you tell somebody to trust their self in order to really have that faith and not be scared? Because you guys, Furlough Cheesecake allowed you, as I said on my post earlier, to furlough the government.
Come on.
Now, how does that feel to be out there? What type of faith did you have to decide to furlough? How long had each of you been in your careers?
Almost 21 years.
Woo, child, go ahead.
She was an OG.
Yeah, I was too young to retire, so I had to actually just give it up.
And I had just re-entered back. So I was only on duty 3 years.
All right, so what type of faith did that take?
Knee-knocking faith. I think people get confused that faith is this state of being where, I don't know, some like imaginary place that you have to psych yourself up and you get to this place as if fear is not still present. But faith is taking, making a decision to do something. Fear can still be there. It doesn't matter. I love heard a preacher say, do it afraid. Our faith didn't mean that we weren't still nervous.
That's right.
It just means that our nervousness did not determine our action.
That's right.
We took a leap of faith and we let everything else work itself out.
That's right. The scripture says, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. You can literally be in a space where
Amen.
You want to do something, you believe you can do it, but there's something holding you down. And I would ask the question, what do you have to lose?
That's it.
I mean, you're already sitting there doing nothing, so what do you have to lose? Nothing. You got nothing. So just, find a space and a place where you say, let me just do it. And you can start again with little baby steps, but you have something in your hand. Everybody has something in their hand. Look in your hand and see what that thing is that you have, and don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah. Dreams are dreams. We dream, and we always say we dream big, but we put action to it. So a dream is just a dream. If you don't put action to it, you'll never have anything more than a dream.
It won't turn into reality.
That's right.
Now, look, I have a previous guest, Mr. Howard G. Gaskins, coming up in my watch party. Do y'all know who Howard G. Gaskins is?
It just sounds royal.
Okay, he says, hey, ladies,
Hey.
love your cheesecake.
Yes.
Laugh out loud. What you guys need to do, and this might let you know who Howard G is, do a kiss my bumper cheesecake. Just kiss it.
Wait a minute. Just kiss it.
Crack me up on that
Listen,
commercial.
we grew up good Lord.
Yes.
We grew up with you, sir. Yes.
That's so funny.
All right,
we gotta
guys.
get you to kiss a cheesecake now.
That's right. Oh, that was girl.
Kiss
come
a
on,
cheesecake
say it.
in the ear.
You know what?
We back to the ear, the cheesecake in the ear. Look, if you guys want to call it Howard, if you're able to call it, I'm crazy, guys. I'm telling you. Bam is my favorite word because I'm always being authentically me. Howard,
right.
you want to call in and talk to the ladies about kissing their cheesecake? Remember, the number is 301-429-9247. Anyone can call in on 301-429-9247.
Yes.
Kiss a cheesecake, Howard G.
That is hilarious. Just kiss it.
Let's see who else. Rhonda Thompson saying yes. Some people saying amen. You got Candace Morgan Gravette is saying hey guys.
Hey.
All this stuff going on. Love you, great sisters. Keep moving forward. God is not finished with you yet.
Woo!
We just getting started.
Amen.
So now with that about God not being finished for you yet, I guess that kind of takes me to what is your vision? Now, Auntie talked about taking the cheesecake to the next level with some liquor, but you have reached a next level because you guys got a deal. Mm-hmm. Tell everybody, because some girl, do y'all know that some people told me they never heard y'all story?
Oh, my neighbor called today. Somebody thought she was the cheesecake lady, and she was like, no.
So we got to tell them, because some people don't know about you, and that's why I'm saying everybody on here, you need to hit share. These ladies are shipping all over the United States. You don't get a story like this so inspirational, and we need you to just share. So tell them, what is the most recent next level thing that's going on with the Furlough Cheesecake?
Well,
They said,
what month?
August
18th.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to be
in the Walmart.
Only.
That's right.
Walmart.
But this is what cracks me up. And we touched on it just a bit. As excited as we are and how, people are proud and they're happy for us, you just don't believe some of the stuff that people would say. we were actually called sellouts because our cheesecake is going to be in the Walmart.
Who called us a sellout?
Good, listen.
See, I don't get to watch everything
Social.
I can't let everything in.
Right.
Somebody said that?
Somebody said that we were sellout, but let me tell you this.
Wow.
You know, we are honored to be able to spotlight, highlight, showcase our product in the Walmart. It's a blessing. We'll be able to get our product out to so many more people. This will be an individual serving size so that everybody can taste a little bit of that smile. You see what I'm saying? So, you know,
we share.
We do share. So we are very excited. And I know, you know, we've been getting, most people are very excited, but you know that hate makes a lot of noise sometimes. I don't want to deal
with them haters because they ain't have nothing to do with this deal.
I know, slide on to the side.
Thank God for blessing us to be
able to go to Walmart. So we're excited about it, and we're hoping that it will continue to grow. We're in our regional Walmart stores, and it will continue to grow, and we'll be all over very soon.
We're starting out with 100 stores.
That's right.
In this area.
Okay, James Kennard. I'm not an alcoholic, but I assume you talking about alcohol along with my aunt. He says, those are my fabulous cousins. I'm so proud of them. That's not a bad idea. A 1738 cheesecake. Is 1738 some liquor?
1738.
I don't know. Is that an address?
I know what 151 is. What is 1738?
You know what? Okay, so my little girl definitely knows what that is. We you know, we kind of.
Okay, is 1738 a liquor? I'm trying to figure this out. Now, AD, I think I said your name right. The share button is in the left-hand corner at the bottom of the screen. You said you can't share. Just hit share in the left-hand bottom of the screen. Guys, it is free. Hey, Tony, thank you for joining. Geraldine said there isn't a share option. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys, so if there's not a share option on the watch party that we're doing on Jackie's page, go over to WBGR Entertainment on Facebook real quick. Hit like, and you can share from there. But there should be a share button. There's definitely an invite button. Just hit and invite everybody on your friends list. Just randomly. Even people you haven't talked to in a long time. Because everybody needs them some cheesecake.
Listen, everybody.
Everybody needs some cheesecake. Remember, you can lose weight on this cheesecake.
Okay. I did. I'm just saying.
I did too, but
Kenneth Williams, Perfecting, Sanithia. I'm so sorry, girl. If I'm messing up your name, you can call in here and tell me how to say it. But she says you guys are so inspirational. And Candace Morgan Gravette says, proud of you, ladies, and she loves and she admires your resilience.
Wow, thank you.
Those are such powerful words. Remember, Stacy Washington said she's hearing some uplifting words. She's thanking you. And Howard G said apparently he can't call in, but he said yes, ma'am, he will kiss it.
All right.
They're going to hold you to that, Howard. Y'all can't hold me to losing weight on this cheesecake, but they're going to hold you to kissing that cheesecake, okay? So what type of lasting memories do you want the world to know about the Furlough Cheesecake, guys?
Well, we started to say that we're more than a cheesecake.
Definitely more than a cheesecake. That's the vehicle God chose to use.
Right.
We are really laughing a lot that cheesecake.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not what we would have necessarily chosen to do as a business.
Right. Our hearts were always to be able to bless the community and to give back to others. And God is allowing this cheesecake to give us a vehicle to do just that.
That's
so,
right.
You know, we want to be remembered and we want to leave a legacy of giving, sharing, helping people to grow, you know, just you know, being able to bless somebody else. And we've had many opportunities to do that, and we're going to continue to do that. Yeah, we have fundraisers right now with Usher's New Look, a wonderful organization out of Atlanta that has programs for underserved youth.
My alma mater, Southern University. Go Jaguars!
Go Jags!
We are partnering with, right now, the Atlanta chapter to raise monies for scholarships for students to go to Southern University. So we're definitely open to partnering with other nonprofits to be
That's
able to
right.
work with their.
And we have a brand new one that will be for the month of July. It is actually a fundraiser for Miss Courtney, our niecey.
That's right.
She is Miss Lincoln.
Miss Lincoln University.
Yes, and she's an AKA, and we'll be raising
Yes.
money. So we're calling on all Lincoln alum. We're calling on all AKAs.
All Greek.
To support this baby
All
and make
Greek.
sure, that's right, that she can get back to school, Lincoln University, and she can have some, an investment into her future. So we'll be launching that.
So, ladies, let me interrupt. I don't know why 301-429-9247 is just ringing, but did you see your girl Tasha? The control room is probably like, why did I call them and hang up on them? But for those of you who are not getting through on 301-429-9247, call in on 301-306-7284. I could not get through on 9247 either. Look, I keep it really real on here. Dial 301-306-7284. That is our second line. You may get a rollover. Who dials first? Well, both lines look like they're open. Try both numbers and just come on in and have your backgrounds tuned down. Everybody trying to dial in and can't get through.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now.
Uh-oh, look at that face.
I
I'm
know.
scared.
What
I'm
does that
scared.
even
Don't be
mean?
scared.
What you about to say?
Who is your inspiration
Wow.
and why? Who is your inspiration and why?
Okay, can I go first? Okay, so it might sound corny and a little cliche-ish, but my parents are my inspiration.
Thank you.
Both of them for two
Mine
different
too.
reasons, right?
Yep.
Mommy and Daddy have sold so many things into our lives. Mommy taught us faith. Mommy taught us,
I'm sorry, calls go first.
calls go.
Hold
Okay,
on.
Mommy and Daddy, pause.
Hold on. Hanging with your girl Tasha, who's calling and where are you calling from?
I'm LaJuan Stribling calling from Washington, D.C.
Hello, LaJuan.
Hi, LaJuan.
Hi.
What would you like to say to the Furlough Cheesecake Diet sisters?
I was wondering, did you all have to go through the whole licensing process to be able to use the cheesecake instead of being the cottage food business? Because that's my holdup with the banana pudding right now.
Say that one more time.
Can you repeat? She said, did you have to go through a licensing process in order to do what, LaJuan?
Okay, excuse me. For a home-based bakery, did you have to go through is a cottage food? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn your volume down in the back because there's a delay, so that's what's interrupting it. So can you explain to her if you had to go through a licensing process to do home baking?
Well, because we moved into a commercial space
Immediately.
we were not bound to those home-based rules. We do have our business licensed, insured. We have our food handlers licensed and all that is needed to be able to properly operate a food service business in the state of Maryland. But because we were not cooking out of our homes on a full-time basis, we moved quickly into a commercial space and then another commercial space. So we weren't bound by those sets of
Right.
rules.
Okay, when you first started, you already had a commercial kitchen to cook out of?
We had our commercial kitchen at
Within a week.
at Conti.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
And someone
Thank you.
donated it to
You're
you?
welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, LaJuan. Someone donated it to you or something. God was blessing. Let's show you all the blessings.
That's right.
Yes, it was a pastor friend, Pastor Mark Thomas at Conti Army Zion Church. He opened the doors of the kitchen to us right away.
Right away.
We weren't there for a whole week, I don't believe,
Right.
before we had to move into the larger space that we're in now in Waldorf.
So we were receiving orders, but we didn't really start fulfilling orders until 2 weeks or so in the business. When did we mail our first cheesecake? It's on Facebook.
It was at the end of January. I
Yes,
believe.
when we started mailing them. So we were receiving orders and gearing up for business and all of that good stuff. So there was a definite delay making sure that we had everything in order.
All right, now. Now let's talk about reality. I'm sure that when you went to your 9 to 5s, there was many a days that you wanted to quit. Now that you're doing your own business, are there days that you feel like you want to quit?
Okay, so that's a loaded question. I will say that every day we work so hard that I go to bed and I'm like, oh my God. But then I wake up like, thank you, God. And it's a new day.
And the cycle
so
begins.
we work hard hard, and it is very hard. And there could be times when I'm like, good God almighty, if I was at my 9 to 5, I wouldn't be hurting like this.
But we don't even pay attention to how much we're working because it's ours, and
that's
we're
right.
just doing it.
There's a whole, we're human, so every day is not a good day. Like, let's keep it real for real. Every day is not a good day, and there are times that you're like banging your head, but you quickly realize what the purpose of this business is.
And what is your secret to getting through those rough days?
Oh my God,
Jesus,
and Sissy.
Cheesecake.
Because this one here has my back. Listen,
she said cheesecake
I heard
for
her.
you.
I heard her. Thank you, God. The cheesecake is me, so it's okay. It's okay. But I will say, our relationship is so, because it's funny, because before this business, like she says all the time, we thought we knew everything about each other, and then you work this business and you realize, what language are you talking?
Who are you?
I don't know what you're saying. So we are evolving even in our own relationship,
right?
But I would not replace, even when I'm, I just want to choke you sometimes. And I know you want to choke me too.
Yes, I do.
I know you do.
I want to stomp you.
She want to stomp me. See what I'm saying? But because it's her and it's us and it's ours and this is a we thing, that's what helps me get through, because I know she's there. And my girls and my sons and my hubby, it's just like when you know your family's got you and they're holding you up, and daddy coming out of retirement and mommy doing everything. It's like, that's what keeps us going.
And that's where we left off. We was talking about mommy and daddy. Put a called and pause mommy and daddy. Go back to mommy and daddy and how they inspire you guys and what they instilled in you.
They just taught us that we're supposed to work hard. We're supposed to do all that we know to do. And then we allow God to do the rest.
That's right.
They both taught us that. They both showed us that. They both lived that. And I say that we were just equipped.
We were. Mommy is such a giver.
Yes,
and
Lord.
she gives everything all the time. Down to the bare bone, but God always supplies and in abundance. And daddy is just the best dude I know.
The best.
I thank God for my husband, and he's my rock. But my daddy, that's the best dude that I know. So it's like, they're my heroes.
Yeah,
they're my heroes.
And we're grateful.
We're very blessed.
Do y'all hear how they say mommy and daddy? I just love it. When their mother was with them when I met them at a networking event a couple of weeks ago. And if you just see the love amongst the three of them, it's just like amazing. And also with their daughter Deja, she's out there hiding and looking out there. Lord, is she out there? What is she doing?
She's listening to music.
She listening to music.
Hey, Deja.
Look, Deja said, come here. She can't even watch because mommy's phone went dead.
Phone, sorry.
So she hasn't had the opportunity to hear any of it. Come on in here and talk, because you haven't even got to hear any of the interview because the phone went dead.
Come this way. Don't walk in front. Come that way.
Come around this way. This is the inspiration. This is the one who they were calculating how many cheesecakes that we need to sell to pay tuition.
That's right.
So go ahead and talk about her and how instrumental she is also in helping you guys with your marketing and all that stuff too. And then you talk about how they're inspiring you.
So between
holding hands, guys.
Between
my eyeballs gonna start sweating.
Between my Deja Boo and my Danny.
Our Deja Boo and Danny.
Okay, our Deja Boo and Danny. These girls rolled up their sleeves and just jumped in. There ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. They literally just jumped all the way in, and they're responsible for the social media. And if you were ever to go back and look at our first videos, you would see how pitiful we were. But the girls were giving us instruction, and they were telling us what to do. Danny, who is my oldest, who is at home and couldn't come to the studio, she created our logo.
She created the Furlough Cheesecake logo. You see.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And she did it, that. And it's like, these girls have just put in so much, and when I say that it's a family affair and that I am truly inspired, and she, I know she don't want to be standing here right now, but I just thank God for you, Boo, because getting you back to school. God ordered every step.
Yeah.
Every step. And getting you back to school was such a major focal point for us that, you know, he just worked it out. He just worked it out.
So you go ahead and talk, and you say what you want to say to mommy and auntie mommy.
I mean, I'm proud of y'all. You know, it makes me happy to brag about y'all because I do it all the time, and it's a lot of stuff. My friends are proud of y'all.
Aww.
I get text messages almost every day from somebody telling me that, oh, I saw your mom, and oh, your mom's doing this, and it's random people that's like, wait, that's your mom, right? So I'm really proud of y'all. I'm excited. I know it's a lot of great things that's gonna come, and I'm excited to help you all.
Are you always excited? Tell the truth.
Not always, no.
But
I'm excited right now.
But
yes.
they do it anyway.
That's it.
And it's not even always glamorous. Most of the time it's not.
Not even close.
But they still do it because they love us. They love their mother. They love what this thing represents. And thank you for sacrificing your personal space.
That's right.
And really just
Oh,
dedicating your time for
Georgia
us.
said this is so
Daddy
special.
too.
She can feel
Thank you.
Melissa Hackney in Atlanta, Georgia says this is so special. She can feel the love from the three of you in the screen.
Oh,
Thank you, Melissa. Girl, wait till you get your cheesecake. You can taste love.
listen. that was a go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a moment.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's hot in here, guys. It's hot in here. You look, you do the anything you want.
Girl,
Thank you,
Family
Danny.
for us.
Just like we're
yes,
talking
right.
to Deja,
Danny.
you're amazing, and you had to sacrifice a lot
That's
to do
right.
all that you've done. She's got an infant
That's
and
right.
2 toddlers.
And 2 toddlers, and she's still
And a husband.
And a husband. That's
and
right.
you still sacrifice your time for us, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it. And
Thank
I
you,
love you
Puddin'.
both, and I thank you.
My pumpkins.
Oh, they kissing. They kissing. Terry TBD said congratulations.
Terry.
Len Green says your cheesecakes are absolutely delicious. Andre Johnson says that you have an awesome family. Dr. Tiffany Taft says I love it. This is beautiful. This is building a legacy. Michelle Ford said having your children tell you they're proud of you is the best capital letters feelings in the world with a heart.
That's all right.
Lynn says they are absolutely beautiful spirited women, and I've had the pleasure of actually meeting them. Jesus Christ, y'all got too many things going on. John Day Pittman.
Jesus said something? Jesus is on Facebook.
Have y'all said God friended me? Y'all watch that show
I
on
did.
Sunday?
That was hilarious.
Well, hold on there.
gotta see
John Day Pittman says it's beautiful to hear how God has used a crisis to bless your whole family. We all can learn so much from our youth. We just have to trust in God
That's it.
and everything that He does. So when it's all said and done, guys, because we're getting down to the last couple of minutes, is there, and you mentioned some events that you have coming up. Is there anything that you want to say to a person who's looking to start their own business? Is there anything that's coming up nowadays in short time for them to come out to an event? Are you like having a pop-up over the weekend or whatever may be going on?
So in order to keep up with us, we would encourage you to go to our website, thefurloughcheesecake.com, and you can
Buy a cheesecake.
buy a cheesecake. You can also
have your email address.
click the button. So there is a button there, and if it's not there, it will be tonight.
It will be
So
tonight.
that you can sign up for our email blast. You can also go to Facebook
That's it.
and Instagram, and we definitely do our communicating there.
And follow us.
And
there.
follow us.
Like
'cause
us.
We have lots of fun things coming up, community events. We definitely need to do the Courtney thing. You okay? I keep
No,
looking
I'm just
back.
saying,
Oh,
I'm catching all these messages. I'm trying to catch up with them.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm getting bombed out from Chicago. Terrence, I'm sorry I missed your message earlier. Yes, he said as far as Walmart, when God opened the door, you just go through it. It don't make a
Yes.
difference about
What?
if it's Walmart or if you want to say that somebody's selling out. Because you guys, you know what? I think about this too. Now, the whole thing, and I'm going to go to the NFL, Terrence, since I know you're an NFL person. A lot of people say Gladys Knight sold out because she's saying that Star Spangled Banner still with all this stuff going on with the knee and all this, and Copernic, all this other kind of stuff. But Gladys got paid, and it's all right that she's saying the Star Spangled Banner at the thing. Y'all go ahead and hate. You pay my bills. You can hate all day long.
Listen.
Okay, Mark Spirit said, please tell my family that I said hello and that I love them tremendously. Debbie Miller says, hello, my PG County homegirls, Jackie and Nikki. I love you. And I guess I just can't get no more comments. The main thing that you need to remember is right now, right on the screen, it shows, go over to the FurloughCheesecake.com. Place your order today. If you haven't had it, get this cheesecake in your house. I'm looking to have one in my house eventually too. Okay, and just order it and share with your friends. Share this. Share, because we want to go ahead and help our sisters continue to grow and to continue be inspirations, because there's somebody else out there that you know that wants to start their own business and don't know their story, how a regular person can just go ahead and explode.
That's it. 2 girls and a cheesecake.
That's it.
2 girls and a cheesecake.
Yes.
All right, guys. So I'm happy that they didn't bring a cheesecake. But next Monday, guys, come on back, because we got the crab pie queen coming in the house.
Ooh.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Is she coming?
The crab pie queen will be
coming
here
back.
next Monday, guys. Lump crab cake that make you
Ooh.
slap your mama, your father,
What's her
everybody, okay? See y'all soon.
She
Next
ain't
Friday,
seen that.
5:30 p.m. Eastern. Bye. It's hanging with your girl, Tasha.
Bye. Thank you. What's her name?
Now see the cinnamon twist. It's a sexy lady who walks around without being shady, who knows her values, who's gone through trials. Her smiles are captured from mouth to mouth. It's not the size of her thighs she worries about, but the pride she thrives to keep that drive. That cinnamon twist. That cinnamon twist.